Every day is a little life. Every waking and rising, a little birth. Every fresh morning, a little youth. Every going to rest and sleep, a little death. As I take my last breath, I'm drifting through the collection of living memories. The blue reveries of you instilled in my heart as I'm standing on the shore of the sea of Serenity. The sea was stormless and still. A sea without water, but rich in ashes and cinders. And serenity. I set sail on the sea, silently floating away, searching the other shore of serenity. As I have traveled through the solar and universe, finally I reach the point, the other shore. And I know that the time and place for molting has come. I'm already shredding my old scaly wrinkled skin. It's peeling off shreds. There is nothing to weigh me down anymore. A storm is breaking, and I know that I have a new home and a new name. From outside to inside is expanding diversity. It's evidential this is the nest where we rest. The incontinent personality seems to be a behest, a big quest, a definition which we invest, not knowing that the hollow grain is a result of enduring Novocaine sleeping beside us, convincing, counterfeiting, creating a binding allegory, apology, a true story just made up so we can just forgive and forget the extended individual creations, the structures of emotive relations, so the three-dimensional shrinks to two. But is it really true? I refuse to believe this extrovert quality cause the questions of reality eventually are architecting my personal history. So the time has come to do the deed I never done, to see some mind the side beneath the surface, allowing me to recognize the movement, develop purpose, this tranquil present. Now who is content, the eccentric element, this finally spawned the event to contribute my cover, my penance, the silence of the deficit intelligence so intense down here in my corridor, in my insecure core, inanimate I be just like before, conducting cautiously this self-contained velocity, the velocity. So never say I never again. 2,000 times you repeat it but still don't understand. Now never say I never again. Comprehension was opposite, ignorance distributes the plan. Now never say I never again. 2,000 times you repeat it but still don't understand. Now never say I never again. Comprehension was opposite, distributes the plan. Now since I don't evince my ideas to be different, at this very moment I be a deco stereotype, collapsing the dancing, now sensing the extension of regimentation, the contorted connotation dictating the whole picture. This permanent image has two sides, the austere and the sincere splendor, the bulletproof mimic, the compulsive pretender, fusing an intrinsic seduction, supporting my circling contrived introduction, diverse phases of my own justification, vacation, this caustic manipulation I'm practicing, it's affirmative, I be the accusative person, a legend to all these hilarious scenarios I'm providing to myself, proceeding to self-deception, this infallible collection, collecting forbidden actions, I be no exception. The random selection marks their own carcass. Departed masses, laughing choices, silently are blistering the voices of my own compensation. The concisive inclination, the emotional deeds, nowhere to be seen, cause the insipid ideas are becoming my everyday routine. So never say I never again. 2,000 times you repeat it but still don't understand. Now never say I never again. Comprehension was opposite, ignorance distributes the plan. Now never say I never again. 2,000 times you repeat it but still don't understand. Now never say I never again. Comprehension was opposite, distributes the plan. Never say I never again. Never say, never say, never again. Never say, oh never again. 2,000 times you repeat it but still you don't understand. You don't understand, cause you never say I never again. I possess my soul with patience to avoid the subsidence. I need your guidance to preserve the things that have more relevance in the future. I see the emergency we're in to be the tendency of our history is an invisible vestige, broken dreams. Now what it means to have nothing, just immense emptiness. Now we have to confess our weaknesses. Now since the solid enclosing of a wilderness where the superior state breeds pestilence looking in the distance without reward, I search. I merge my search to a subconscious worth of presumption, the praise of technical consumption revolting the marrow of the mental. Is this term incidental, reversible, or indelible? The presence of original soul will prevail the pollution. The impassive institution to how to subordinate spirits. Suppose change is not progress, so I try to recess the homeless regions, but I'm possessing the right deed for the wrong reason. So my spirit cannot shore, the ocean is empty without the water. The silent reporter is forming a subsequent order to distort the impasse we built to last. Undeceased, the unheard outcast is tracing omniscience. A serene alliance from a true eternal reliance can emerge and utilize the silence. The land where I stand, you respond and react, but do you really understand? Now music provides a genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. Now Iason provides the genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. Now music provides a genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. Now Iason provides a genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. I say resignation is confirmed desperation, so I must lift up my eyes upon and form my insistent verbal storm, where the outlines are never sharp and the stage are incomplete. The increase in aggressive conduct is a defeat, anonymous culprit we all seek. Now who listen can speak, this hybrid paradigm will outlast the past, the seas and the earth. But the rebirth, the resurrection of internal tranquility terminates the infection. Still I need protection, the path is so narrow, the ingrained meanings increase ignorance. Why the hatred is privileged to radiate prolines mental poorness. Now we have to research the prolific stress, the disclosure is a duress within me. The unspeakable heart organizing a new start, no straight intelligence, worthless patterns. The untrue intention burns, it earns the judgment of a quiescent soul. The testament is unpredictable, so surprising how the unwritten perceptions are rising, providing a faint light to guide my trip through the indefinite profound realms of eternity. Words diligently guides my personality, the imprint of this mysterious unity from which my being was derived. Complete, helpless reflection combined with the persistence. But today I desperately need your assistance. Now music provides a genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. Now Iason provides a genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. Now music provides a genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. Now Iason provides a genuine interaction, no fractions in my eclectic abstraction. And this was the Asylum with the eclectic abstraction. This was the new occasion. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the ponder I underline. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the ponder I underline. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the ponder I underline. So the center, the cause, the conclusion of time, cultivating up the ponder I underline. A silence is eternity, a speech is time underneath my feet. Strange impulses invert time to inquisitive thoughts, timeless stress holds. Until I sleep today questions my soul, the abysmal compunction is the new constructive function, blessing the substances of my personal deliberation. Errant is the innermost crisis, the occasional vocation where we drift through the seeming remembrance. Now I sense the resonance, the secluded reliance in me. Since I myself to be altruistically, her presence is providing safety, a sacred parallel where emotions can dwell and confront the definite spell. So enticing is the moment of dusk, so beautiful like the precious little light, so bright, transforming this day to everlasting night. So impressive, unbroken landscape where the blankness of universal murk escapes the preconceived resolutions, the definite solutions, all temporal answers, composing uneven declarations. The true consideration, don't throw it away. It assembles the composure, the still water so sublime. Now this time the internal passage specific image is still here, just passing me by. All the transient convictions I try to identify, the opening and the closing of a door. When a solitary reflection sees you, you must explore emotional deeps. Lose yourself, I'll fade away. My art and soul is the future, wondering frantically where to stay today. Where to stay today. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the cause, the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. Until I lose myself, there is no hope of finding myself. I choose a miscellaneous agenda, I find another reason. The captive burden is a conscious treason. The heart has its compelling ways. The compulsive interface deflates my fluent expressions. The passionate mistakes open the prolific gates of my singularity. The disorder, the clarity, side by side, elaborating my entity. The symbolic anxiety I try to absorb, because I know that the clustering content is not a vector. Behind the development is a specter detached from our ideals. A pretender respite, a drama, a death design police, a thesis, antithesis, opening new frontiers. Now it appears that the binding tears, our progressive fears, are the acrid stains of existence. This is not to be endured but to be conquered, cause we can't alter the past. The time is moving too fast, now too fast. Now find the purpose, the divine cycles of life, the endless fragments of conciliation, understanding the difference between the words truth and information. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the cause and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the cause, the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. Now she reduces, abuses, delays, assimilates in this form. She will perform my inborn detector, the impulsive rejector. Completely conceited, concentric deviation. The distinct emancipation is an aesthetic fallacy. Still faithfully I keep up extricating this fraudulent ferment. Slowly approaching the moment I fear, I hear the reflecting shadow beside me. The despondency disarming my confidence entirely exposed. Now it's unavoidable, ostensible optimum. The momentum endorsing me to choose a farewell of prestige. No true vestige, no recoil. The term also epitome adhering me to the soil of sequence with the cards of consequence. A beacon in the distant shore. Now we have to explore the emblems of instrumental blindness, the motionless, our ways and means. Iterating the resemblance, sporadic, intentional possessiveness. The difference between you and me disposed to arbitration faintly. I submit, I subside. I continuously try to perform in disguise. I try to close both my eyes, but the pretension was plausible, convicting your mistakes. Converse, I don't see mine at the same time. It's my closed eyes, the truth imitates telling lies, now elusively taking sides, forming these blank alibis. The preparation to be my capacity to act without no clemency. It's spontaneous, erroneous, a contradiction. I introvert erudition, it's my eloquence, but in that sense. Taking distance, the ego, the egocentric dominance, controlling my epilogues, dialogues, even monologues frequently. The futility is fundamental in my ears, contorting my individual atmospheres, personal fears. Every whisper I say, it hears. It's not a forgiving virtue, I know it can hurt you. Evidently testing your essence, giving me the eccentric lessons. My inner presence in disguise, embellished and mesmerized to my facious visions, to my reasons. The trust in my elated reasons. Today and tomorrow, it will be my rooted sorrow, my own mental evolution. It's in me, my faceless institution, the discarded constitution of desolate person. The immanent concessions of a desolate person just like me and you. Going down, going down. Tarpoulin is sparse, I need to heal my scars. I'm standing outside now, just walking, talking to myself. I'm wondering how could I cherish the imminent movement of my heart when I start to collapse into pieces? The walls are closing in. All I can see is the dim reflection of you vanishing into the air like an hair of an angel at dawn. I worn out my strength to carry on, I surrender. The ancient gender of silent solitary is coming through me. What is left inside of me? Surrounding worldless shades of light turn so last, so I pass the unbroken request, hoping to feel less, to cease the unitary stress. Confided two sides of ingratitude, the regardless attitude is a walkable tower, the darkest hour standing still. Still, I'm an orphan, so homeless, no less. I don't feel the stress, I go to rest, to sleep, so deep shelter. I felt her presence, and this is the possibility, to feel the infinite cordiality. Maybe this is the possibility, to feel the infinite cordiality. I bound, I guard this time and space, reach the end as ever. Conduct, condense this last in struggle, reach the end, never. I bound and guard this time and space, reach the end as ever. Conduct, condense this last in struggle, reach the end, never.
Defenses go away, so at the same moment I saw an angel in the mist coming towards me as I just sit dead and wondering, what was she? Was she the death? Still alive? Could I see right? Was she hovering above the ground? No, but the sound of whispering somewhere in the coffee is the sea of insanity. Love for my mysterious target, and as I watched her move, she advanced slowly, slow. Oh, how attractive was she? Is it all a dream? I can't hope it to be, cause I know she will stand me. Once, twice, 100 times, to my groins, to my brains, to my eyes, and as I bleed to death. Just moves on and forgets me forever, and I never shall forget her. In my cold sleep, where I can't even dream to be alone with her, alone with her.
using the simple ways of exploitation. The anterior duration of my immolation was a deceptive deplore. Now is the eternity the new score upon which my soul is written? Now we have to define the hidden directions and erase the eminent sections. A shorted treatment, the retrograde element, the hurt I convert to reverse, cause I don't condone the incisive disease. Oh please, we have to cease to contest the cavity depravity. It's no longer arcane game, it's all the same attempts with no positive dormancy, just empty promises, prophecies, words of bigotry. Eventually nobody listens. The emblematic blanket captivates the euphoric with linings. The enterprising, intertwining tales collide inside, making possible, not possible questions to answer. So the diagnosis is extinction ferocity, inevitable formality. To me the derivative uplake the extent where extends too high. Don't know even from experience that we caught up in this presumption, blaming on conditions in the daily report. You can't distort, but I purport to be equally prepared. But what I said was untrue. Introverted, I look through my framework with independence, still compelled compulsively by others. A dispassionate charade, random made protective presentiments from prospective sentiments of affected concern. As the pages turn, I say we earn a judgment. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprise demand the positive qualities we possess now. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprise demand the positive qualities we possess now. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprise demand the positive qualities we possess now. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprises, but do we succeed? Pretending to be blind as I unfold the untold stratified accumulations of illegible information I encounter everywhere I turn. Still I wish I could earn and see the three unseen emblems between the lines of incidental inclination and permanent destination. So precise, no pretext, no wise absolute truth, no inane solace, no proliferation of the indolent mass. So the immaculate impediment is perhaps the inherent testament. Everything I find in front of me is truly terms of unheard waste. I chase perfection, a hopeless inception of insoluble affection. I can't say what I really need, why not just impulsively exploit. I try to avoid, but I stumble and fall down. I drown with the haze of profound oblivion. My intense intuition slowly turning inward. I'm aboard in this ship called escalate entropy. It's sinking, so I take another preference. The prophesied evidence is written to my empty apologies. The self-evident stories besiege my diminished possibilities to survive in some strange way. To survive in some strange way. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprise demand the positive qualities we possess now. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprise demand the positive qualities we possess now. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprise demand the positive qualities we possess now. Processing dreams, capabilities, enterprises, but do we succeed? Ability is commonly found to consist of solemnity. Ability is commonly found to consist in solemnity. As we succeed in enterprises which demand the positive qualities we possess. Nothing can be changed before it's faged, and you know it. Debate lies and blow out the candle, and you will find your way through this universe where we're traveling. and consequence. The deep providence of my heart crushing through the window of my room. The dark side of the moon present. The mutual statement of confident protection swept away our actions indefinite today and tomorrow. My personal perspective persuading me to breathe, to palliate, to hurt, to invert this stagnant slumber to a supportive embrace and place your picture aside. I tried, but I did the straight opposite, cause I'm not over you. But what can I do? You didn't choose me, you chose differently. But now every moment I cross boundaries to seize these memories and remindings are reminding me of your breathtaking beauty. Would embellish the heavens, a grateful bless. The peacefulness is gone, it's all gone, it's all gone, and I know it's all gone. Like a night owl, I groan, I roam all alone. I'm trying to keep up with this charade. There's this like masquerade, but it's too late to raise and change these contradictions. The invisible frictions break down the connection. The sincere affection disconnected, still wrapped around this precious universe of my own, where I tremble, so inconsolable. I rapidly molder. Still every day I wish that I could hold her. The 5 letters on my lips sleep. I dream, I carry away the polite precaution is too weak to conform my context, to disengage, to disarm the harm with my arms tied to my excuses. The shallow hope elapses in my mind, the time after time. The whole complex section reiterates, activates the frozen frequencies, the deep chasms, the countless singularities and fears invade peers. My anticipation, the integration through this desperate station is completed. Now it's completed. Her spirit and love
silence is eternity, a speech is time underneath my feet. Strange impulses invert time to inquisitive thoughts, timeless thresholds. Until I sleep today questions my soul. The abysmal compunction is the new constructive function, blessing the substances of my personal deliberation. Errant is the innermost crisis, the occasional vocation where we drift through the seeming remembrance. Now I sense the resonance, the secluded reliance in me. Since I myself to be altruistically, her presence is providing safety, a sacred parallel where emotions can dwell and confront the definite spell. So enticing is the moment of dusk, so beautiful like a precious little light, so bright, transforming this day to everlasting night. So impressive, unbroken landscape where the blankness of universal murk escapes preconceived resolutions to defined solutions. All temporal answers composing uneven declarations, the true consideration, don't throw it away. It assembles the composure, the still water so sublime. Now this time the internal pacific image is still here, just passing me by. All the transient convictions I try to identify, the opening and a closing of a door. When a solitary reflection sees you, you must explore emotional deeps. Lose yourself, I'll fade away. My ardent soul is the future, wondering frantically where to stay today. Where to stay today. Where to stay today. So the center, the course and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the course and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the course and the conclusion of time, cultivating up the wonder I underline. So the center, the center. Until I lose myself, there is no hope of finding myself. I choose a miscellaneous agenda, I find another reason. The captive burden is a conscious reason. The heart has its compelling ways. The compulsive interface deflates my fluent expressions. The passionate mistakes open the prolific gates of my singularity. The disorder, the clarity, side by side, elaborating my entity. The symbolic anxiety I try to absorb, because I know that the clustering content is not a vector. Behind the development is a specter detached from our ideals. A pretender respite, a drama, a deficient bliss, a ceaseless antithesis, opening new frontiers. Now it appears that the binding tears, our progressive fears, are the acrid stance of existence. This is not to be endured but to be conquered, cause we can't alter the past. Time is moving too fast, now too fast. Now find the purpose, the divine cycles of life, the endless fragments of conciliation. Understand the difference between the words truth and information. Understanding the difference between the words of truth and information. So the center, the course and the conclusion